Hey there, magical beings. Today, we're diving into the enchanting world of fairy godmother transformations. Get ready to be spellbound by the magic. Welcome to a realm where fairy godmothers wield incredible powers to transform lives. From rags to riches, from despair to hope, their magic knows no bounds. Presentation of problem/challenge. But wait, not everyone seeking these miraculous transformations finds it easy. Many face daunting challenges along the way, longing for a fairy godmother to make their dreams come true. Exploration/development. Let's delve deeper into the various types of fairy godmother transformations. Whether it's granting wishes, bestowing beauty, or instilling courage, each transformation carries its own unique power and impact on the recipients. Climax/key moment. And now, brace yourselves for a truly extraordinary moment. Behold as we reveal a fairy godmother transformation that defies all expectations and leaves us in awe of the magic that surrounds us. Conclusion/summary. As we reach the end of our journey through the realm of fairy godmothers, let's take a moment to reflect on the profound impact of their transformations. Lives changed, destinies fulfilled. This is the legacy of fairy godmothers. Call to action. CTA: what's your favorite fairy godmother transformation story? Share it with us in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more magical content. Together, let's keep the magic alive.
Title: Magical Fairy Godmother Transformations. Magical Fairy Godmother Transformations. Fairy tales have long captivated audiences with their enchanting narratives, where magic and wonder dance at the edges of reality. Among the most iconic figures in these tales is the fairy godmother, a mystical being endowed with the power to transform the mundane into the extraordinary. These transformations, often pivotal to the story's progression, embody themes of hope, redemption, and the miraculous potential of magic. This essay delves into the multifaceted role of fairy godmother transformations in fairy tales, examining their symbolic significance, narrative functions, and cultural impact. The archetype of the fairy godmothers are archetypal figures in folklore, representing benevolence, wisdom, and supernatural power. Unlike other magical entities that may act out of self-interest or malice, fairy godmothers typically use their abilities to aid the protagonist, often during moments of dire need. Their interventions are not just acts of kindness, but are imbued with deeper meanings and serve as catalysts for the protagonist's journey. Symbolism of transformations wrought by fairy godmothers are rich in symbolism. They often signify a transition from one state of being to another, marking crucial turning points in the narrative. For instance, the rags to riches transformation of Cinderella is not merely a physical change, but represents a shift in her social status and personal destiny. This metamorphosis is symbolic of hope and the belief that goodness and virtue will ultimately be rewarded. In a broader sense, these transformations reflect the possibility of inner change and personal growth. The external changes bestowed by fairy godmothers often mirror the internal evolution of the characters. Cinderella's transformation from a downtrodden servant to a beautiful princess symbolizes her inherent worth and potential, which are finally recognized and celebrated. Narrative function of transformations. Fairy godmother transformations serve several key narrative functions. Firstly, they act as plot devices that propel the story forward. In Cinderella, the fairy godmother's magic allows Cinderella to attend the royal ball, setting the stage for her eventual union with the prince. Without this intervention, the story would lack its climactic events and resolution. Secondly, these transformations introduce an element of surprise and wonder, captivating the audience and enhancing the story's magical quality. The sudden and dramatic changes brought about by the fairy godmother's magic create a sense of awe and emphasize the fantastical nature of the tale. Thirdly, They often serve as tests or trials for the protagonist. The magical gifts provided by the fairy godmother usually come with conditions or time limits, such as Cinderella's midnight curfew. These constraints test the protagonist's character, ingenuity, and resolve, adding depth to their journey and growth. Cultural impact and evolution. The concept of the fairy godmother has evolved over time, reflecting changes in societal values and norms. Originally rooted in European folklore, fairy godmothers were often depicted as wise old women, embodying the archetype of the wise crone. As fairy tales spread and adapted to different cultures, the depiction of fairy godmothers varied, incorporating diverse cultural elements and aesthetics. In modern interpretations, fairy godmothers are sometimes portrayed as more contemporary figures, blending traditional magical elements with modern sensibilities. This evolution can be seen in various media, from animated films to live-action adaptations. For instance, Disney's various portrayals of fairy godmothers, ranging from the classic animated version in Cinderella to the quirky, comical fairy godmother in Shrek 2, highlight the versatility and enduring appeal of this character. Moreover, the role of the fairy godmother has been reimagined to reflect contemporary themes of empowerment and self-determination. In some modern stories, the magical transformation is less about changing the protagonist's external circumstances and more about empowering them to realize their own potential. This shift underscores a move towards narratives that celebrate inner strength and agency. Case studies: iconic transformations. To further understand the impact and nuances of fairy godmother transformations, let us examine some iconic examples from literature and film. 1. Cinderella, a classic transformation. Perhaps the most famous fairy godmother transformation is that of Cinderella. In Charles Perrault's version, Cinderella's fairy godmother transforms a pumpkin into a carriage, mice into horses, and her rags into a stunning gown. This magical intervention allows Cinderella to escape her life of servitude and attend the royal ball, where she captures the heart of the prince. The transformation is temporary, emphasizing the fleeting nature of magic and the importance of seizing opportunities. 2. Sleeping Beauty, Blessings and Curses. In the tale of Sleeping Beauty, the fairy godmothers play a dual role. While one malevolent fairy casts a curse on the princess, the benevolent fairies bestow protective blessings. Their transformative power is not limited to physical changes, but extends to altering the course of fate. The final fairy softens the curse, ensuring that the princess will only fall into a deep sleep rather than die, setting the stage for her eventual awakening. 3. Shrek 2, a modern twist. In Shrek 2, the fairy godmother is depicted as a manipulative and self-serving character, a departure from traditional portrayals. She attempts to transform Fiona's life to fit her own son's ambitions. This modern twist highlights the complexity of transformation and questions the motives behind magical interventions. It reflects a more nuanced understanding of power and its use, suggesting that not all transformations are benevolent or welcome. 4. Harry Potter, the Patronus Charm. While not a traditional fairy godmother, J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter series features magical transformations that serve similar purposes. The Patronus Charm, taught to Harry by Professor Lupin, acts as a protective force against Dementors. This transformation is a manifestation of positive emotions and memories, highlighting the power of inner strength and resilience. It is a form of self-transformation that aligns with the themes of empowerment and self-realization. The role of fairy godmothers in modern media. In contemporary media, the figure of the fairy godmother continues to evolve, often serving as a mentor or guide rather than a mere magical benefactor. For instance, in The Princess Diaries, the character of Clarice Rinaldi, played by Julie Andrews, functions as a fairy godmother figure, guiding Mia towards her royal destiny without the use of magic. This shift reflects modern values of mentorship, guidance, and personal agency. Additionally, the trope of the fairy godmother has been parodied and subverted in various forms of media, highlighting its cultural ubiquity and versatility. Films like Ella Enchanted and television shows like Once Upon a Time explore and reinterpret the fairy godmother archetype, often blending humor, irony, and contemporary themes to offer fresh perspectives on classic tales. Conclusion: the magical transformations facilitated by fairy godmothers in fairy tales are far more than mere plot devices. They are imbued with deep symbolic significance, reflecting themes of hope, redemption, and the potential for inner and outer change. These transformations serve crucial narrative functions, propelling the story forward and testing the protagonist's character. Over time, the depiction of fairy godmothers has evolved, reflecting changing cultural values and norms. From the classic rags to riches story of Cinderella to the modern twists in contemporary media, the fairy godmother remains a powerful and enduring symbol of the transformative power of magic.
The Stories book is a captivating collection of tales that traverse diverse genres and emotions, spanning the realms of fantasy, science fiction, romance, and mystery. Each narrative is a journey into the unexpected, weaving intricate plots and compelling characters. With a skillful blend of vivid imagery and thought-provoking themes, this anthology invites readers to explore the depths of imagination and discover the universal threads that connect us all. From heartwarming moments to spine, we hope you enjoyed these captivating video stories. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more heartwarming content like this. Thanks for watching and keep spreading the video story.